Namaskara, Bangalore. How competitive are we in terms of pricing? We have seen a lot of luxury buyers are getting attracted towards, Nandi Hills. What do you see Nandi Hills as in next 5 years? What is the tentative appreciation you can see in next 3 to 4 years? Today we are in the Earth project again with Mr. Manjunath. Today we are here to talk about the new inventory, the new brand which is Svam. They're also coming up with the villa project inside the Earth, which is of 36-acre project, 35 unique theme-based villas. I would like to know more about these villas. Wonderful. So when we talk about as an investment, right? So we all know Nandi Hills has given great return last decade. So if we talk about from 2012 to 2022, as per report, it has appreciated 259%, right? So now currently, if we check our pricing in the Earth Homes by Swamp to the market standard, right, in Nandi Hills. So how competitive are we in terms of pricing?
Today, if I have to speak about it, the land cost is around 5,400 rupees per square feet is what we are selling. Likewise, when I talk about this particular the villa community, what we are calling it as Swarm the Earth Homes, is costing us around 2 crores plus.
Okay.
So considering that, with the size, with the finish, when I talk about having it to be delivered in the over next 2 years, definitely it is going to be on a advantage side for a client, because he is picking it up at whatever 2 crores today. By then, definitely, even if I look at adding 30% as the normal standard of the real estate for that matter, you can calculate what would be the returns by then.
Okay. Because I'm aware of a lot of projects in Nandi Hills. There was a time 3-4 years back where we were talking about 2,800 to 3,200 per square feet. But currently it is 4,900 to 7,600 as well, like other projects who are charging. And when we talk about villas, Prestige Sanctuary is selling at 12 crores per villa, right? Things are moving very fast, and we also know Foxconn is investing 13,600 crores in the facility with promising of 50,000 jobs. What do you see Nandi Hills as in next 5 years?
See, if I talk about Foxconn is just around 9 kilometers away from our project. So that itself can tell you the advantage of what the project can give it to Foxconn and Foxconn can give it to the project.
Okay.
So I don't have to really elaborate this. But when I talk about moving ahead, it is not only Foxconn here. We have other 5 SEZ zones which are surrounding the airport part, which we have discussed earlier. Is definitely adding lot of demand to this sector, and it is something which is growing compared to other regions, because this has got a different character to the whole place.
Okay.
So that is one of the advantage, and every client is looking at that to be having a piece of it for himself.
Exactly. And recently, in last 1-2 years after COVID, we have seen a lot of luxury buyers are getting attracted towards Nandi Hills and Doddaballapur side. So what is your take on this?
See, nature plays a great element in terms of selecting the property, because you do see lot of other developments are being happening in and around Nandi, or even if I talk about STRR. See, that is a different pocket altogether. The buyers are different there. When I talk about the buyers of Nandi, definitely that itself shows that they are inclined towards the nature. And today's buyer is more cautious in terms of making his decisions. Why is he buying it in Nandi, and what is that he wants out of this project is something what he is already predetermined.
Mm-hmm.
So that is something which is helping him to take that particular property and be with his own interests.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's a key which is driving a lot of people to buy properties in and around Nandi.
Wonderful. Sir, SRKP as a group, right? What is their vision when it comes to, executing a project? We have already seen the estates and, the previous projects, but from here on, right, we have added Svam as a very premium villa, brand, which all the villas will come under Svam and, things like that. I want you to put a light on this.
We would like to I would not like to just compare anything and everything with the estates. Basically, the luxury what we have, or rather, you can put it like this: the luxury which has been a part of estates, we would like to pass on to Svam, the earth homes.
Okay.
In simple words. So I would want our clients, whoever is going to come and buy this, to enjoy that luxury. What it means when he is buying a villa within this community, which is going to be totally developed as good as estates.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I also remember one day Mr. Mohan was telling, the coming years we are having a lot of excited projects with, theme and, premium finishes. So how are we seeing the next 5 years for SRKP?
See, currently, if I'm looking at the launches which are going to be released in this coming quarters, one is the Earth Homes, what we are currently talking, which is in Earth Phase 2. Likewise, we are talking about the Retreat again, which is a part of the Earth, where it is the model where you own it and we own it and lease it back. So this is a new thing what we are trying to
So
do
this
here.
is purely as an investment per se, right? Retreat is one small part in the earth, which is of 2 acre. It will be a resort style pocket, right?
Yeah, you can say that, because here the sizes of the villas are starting from 2,400 square feet as the land area, and the built up area could be around 3,500 square feet. And these are something which are going to be completely serviced by us for the next n number of years when we take it as a lease, as a contract from the client, and there would be an monthly rentals which will be paid to the client.
Okay.
And year on year incremental the basis. So that is something which is
Someone is looking for rental income in Nandi Hills. Viewers, I would like to add this. In entire Asia, Nandi Hills is topping 6.6% rental yields, right? Comparing to other nature-based places in Indian market, you can also check yourself. It is giving 6.65% annual returns. So retreat is a concept where you as an investor invest 3 crore or plus minus, where you get rental returns every month. So they have their own brand called Oro, which is into hospitality, who is doing a great and amazing job. So they'll be taking care of the entire facility for maybe a decade, right?
Definitely, yes. It is completely serviced and run by us. And in a year, they can come and stay here for X number of days, which is going to be a part of the contract. That's how even they can enjoy the property.
So with all this coming, retreat, earth homes, and the plots we have, and the booming location, Nandi Hills, and the existing name that SRKP is already having in the market, what is the tentative appreciation you can see in next 3 to 4 years?
See, I would not like to put it in a a bracket of let me say 20%, 30% or 40%. Rather, we would like to focus on delivering things where the market can actually speak. For example, you have been with us and you have been part of the journey from the time what we opened up phase 1. You have been doing great business with us. You have seen us grow, and you are also a part of it. So I think that itself can answer the whole aspect of it. We started Earth at 2,800 rupees per square feet. Today we are selling it at 5,400 rupees. And as you rightly mentioned, there are other players who have started this at 7,500 rupees today. So likewise, you can see what is the gap what we have to cover it.
Okay.
So likewise, if I talk about the passing years, definitely we should be there, or rather even more than that.
Okay.
It's all about finishing it with the lines whatever we have spoken to our clients.
Okay.
So that can actually help us to take it to the next level. That's what we believe in.
Wonderful. So when are we expecting the registrations of the plots?
By all in all, the development of Earth Phase 1 and Phase 2 would complete by December 2025. And we are looking at completing all the registrations of Phase 1 and Phase 2 by 2025. And you will see a lot of construction activity happening in this year. The moment people complete their registration, they would want to go with the process of changing the khata and the plan approval and the construction. There are people who have already started planning with their own architects. They're just waiting for our development to complete, which we are going to be completing within next another 3-4 months, where as you see there is a good amount of road work is already complete. There is other set of 2 phases which is pending as the road work which is going to be done now. Once we do that, we would be going for OC. Then you will see a lot of the growth of construction which is going to happen this side.
So any project which has more end user has appreciated well in terms of forming a community, in terms of really developing the project to next level. There are many projects which are abundant even today in Nandi Hills or any outskirts for that matter. What I have observed in SRKP's projects are the kind of finishes and execution they do, people really feel like constructing and living there, right?
Definitely. See, as you can see our development, we have got good number of trees which are already a part of Earth. And apart from this, there are a lot of trees which are going to be planted by us. And when I talk about having that kind of a greenery and having the rainwater harvesting pits into every site as a rule by itself, can actually help the clients in future for whoever is going to be coming in and making their houses and going to stay here. It is something what we are conserving our natural resources, or in other words, we are respecting Mother Nature.
Okay.
So looking at that as a fact, as you have seen the site, this has got a character to itself. Be it from our experience center to your phase 1, the way it looks and where the clubhouse is being designed and where all the areas have been allocated for, be it your play area or your pool and everything, so that everything is been balanced.
Okay.
Yes.
So a lot of clients from other state own a piece of land, but they have that concern of builder's reputation. So how we as an SRKP assure?
See, everybody would like to have a piece of nature. Today, if you ask anybody for that matter, considering everybody's ability of having the peace, definitely they would love to be in nature. So that is where Nandi as a micro market is having this kind of a demand for housing. And if I talk about the reputation of a developer in terms of completion of the project, likewise you have seen our estates and you are seeing Earth. As I mentioned earlier also, our date of handover is 2026 December, whereas by 2025 December we would like to complete our complete development work. Then we would like to complete the registrations. From 2026 to 2028, it is going to be managed by us, and from 2029 onwards we would create the association and we would like to hand it over, which is something documented, and that is something which can help our clients to take their decisions.
Definitely, sir. I would like to give a message to all the new audience who are watching this video for the first time. if you are interested to own a piece of land in Nandi Hills or in Dodbalapur, where nature is surrounded by a lot of projects, we have good inventories to pick. And if we talk about the Earth Homes by SRKP, we have very limited units, and this is the most promising project in Nandi Hills. Please contact us today through WhatsApp, or you can call us on the given number. Thank you so much, Mr. Manjunath. It was pleasure
Thanks.
meeting you again and having valuable information. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
Yes.
so much.